There it is. I think. Maybe. Hmm. There we go. Now the YouTube site is working. I was wondering why I was giving me issues, but all right. Safely start. All right, I'm gonna continue from where I was earlier. We're bartering or trading or doing whatever, trying to get a big old juicy, you know, nice expensive bottle of mezcal. Doing the mezcal thing. Well, I want to speak with the man by the name of Gobley. Being among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product. So if we're to convince him to trade for twice what leaves are worth, I'm going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. We could talk to the people here in the distillery, and perhaps Wolklamat could do the same in the village. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. What are we going to learn? Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, he's gone because I was doing stuff already. It's done, right? Yeah. It's done. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess did you want to work? Me, I'm the chef from Tuliola. I have to come here to buy Gobley's mezcal. The finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings. I can't handle stuff too well. I take small sips. Not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have bless. Put on refreshments during such conversations. I also might have to seriously reconsider our agreement. He just gets him drunk and There's not much I can say about Gubbly, but I can tell you that Gubbly's been saying the other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Charles. That's the field where they gathered ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence made it harder to produce said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boom, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't really bring joy to people if you can't making the things they love. I can just go and destroy them. Destroy the monsters. Easy. Goblin might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. He presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though. We locked out a sun perch. Interesting. He probably dresses like that one guy. I don't know who that one guy is, but that one guy. So what did you find out? Can make use of all those tidbits. Still as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and bring Wuklama. I ain't gonna pick her up. Hell no. Do 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 do. Oh, is this? You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Look at that fluffy bastard. Cute. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. I mean, you have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice, I must warn you, though. It doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mat to leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff like the mezcal. No deal. Mat leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal. Just like that. So I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The Gobley's Invitation to the Palace. Let's start with that. That's all on style. I guess being a jerk. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chief, is the same. Seeing as not everybody can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mata tea, for instance, brewed from the finest leaves, of course. You're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of Hubigo friend. Did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even then, he is still with the added value in mind. No sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to cool the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. He's like right there. You can totally overhear that shit. I expect you're aware the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third province has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent accession ceremony and the banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit. I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor to an opportunity if I can secure the deal. Oh, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Block Shunsa. It would be such a great shame to miss a chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. Wearing the same thing as everybody else. That it would. Or are you saying you have garments to offer, or something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. The introduction to a weaver, Volknock, and his works are highly regarded in Tolyala. Hey. As a supporter of Wuklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtlessly be happy to guide you in the selection of Napet with the golden occasion. Really? It's only a tempting proposal and one which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in our garbage hauls? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was reciting to Karen Tilford to keep them out. Factoring that trade expense and expecting to a check the future. This is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and the Emperor and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to open it to pen an introduction letter to Bolnock. The fields you're looking for are just north of Watchung Pillow. Be safe. Bro, do you know who you're talking to? Alright, let's go. It's that way, right? Probably. Northeast. Something that way. Yeah. That should be a Gabayals. Just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of pests. Hold up. There it is. Let's get that first. Nah. Nah, bro. Alright, let's kill this thing real quick. Easy. There's the other one over there. I really love the battle music. I prefer this battle music to Endwalker's. Yeah, Endwalker's was Compared to the Quitter 100 with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Papa, can you hear me? Come on, let's head back to the distillery. I also have to give Mabu the sack of these so she can seal the deal. Hundred and so yards down. All right. This one says for no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have a sack of leaves. Yeramate. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your master problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the Matalibs and written introduction to Bolnaki. Deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal. Wait for years. Please accept. Please accept it with my compliments. Ooh. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You're the one that inspired me to come this way. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You've driven a hard bargain. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. There we go. We got that 3-year premium mezcal. Got the good shit. We got the goods. Alright. Oh, wait. Even at the palace, I don't think I've ever had a 10,000 pellet jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped and had to start all over again? Luckily, hobby space is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. This is it. We've been looking forward to. You still in one piece, right? Time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, sir. Oh, precious but still. Jeez. Louise, wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? You had nothing. A few music, clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with the gift of negotiation. And you can't see her because my head's blocked. Ooh. I'd sooner aid no complaint, but Zoral Jaw, I cannot go against the guiding principles of Pelu Pelu. Trade is a fair one. I will craft you a saddle, third promise. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials. It won't take long. 3 years later. Commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair. Well, you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Do. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste the smoothness skull already. Bro, this dude's gonna be like hella good. We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think we only started out with 100 pail basketball packable, but you're going to have an incredible merchant. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. And we have a taming saddle. What you got to say? Made the mistake of starting one and caught a gloop of spittle for my trouble. I'm beginning to understand what Lamont's aversion of to the animals. You got spit on? Heh. Required to settle then. Yes, and takes no small part to mother. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. The true test. Evil against cats. Look at him. Too easy. Great second gods, I did it. He hardly seems bothered, much less inclined to spit, that she was completely accepting of Lamont's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which Stella has been coated. The pockets find it soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? Eh, bae. Zrolja's, he's back. Oh my god, look at that. You haven't done exactly what you set out to do. The alpaca is brought. Is it just me or is it glowing? I heard tales of such beasts. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like him? The beast knows its betters. Based with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illusion of how greatly the power of the first promise succeeds rest with Lamont. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find this golden city, and then Terrell can remain at peace. The everlasting desire for peace can only be forged on the fires of war. United as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Torioyo all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus, this resilient son to provide education. He offers much needed lessons the realities of conquest and renewed appreciation for peacetime. 'Tis true the war's misery breeds a longing for peace, but I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you proposed. The rebellion it spawned and the ruins it's left behind. The Garly Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Kolo Jaja did not elevate the Mumoja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would not only tell Yolo the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well then indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? And then he just runs away. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kwana. It's like we're not even family. Probably doesn't see his family either way. I'll ponder this at all, Jaw. And it's misty later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my shuttle. I have practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orumkanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't answer ourselves, we can see looking. Is there one this way? Yes, there is. Southwest. How far is 3? Oh, I think it might be too far though. Or maybe not. Was that it up there? Ooh, there's a. That's a bear. The Key Blue Coffee Grill. We are back. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get to that. I can do this. I know I can. Yeah. You're cute. Don't lie. Oh. Uh-huh. I don't even know if it. Hold on.
stand watch and await her return.
I just realized it wasn't recording the audio for the game, but most of it was my thing. This is what I gotta be better.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Dum, 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 dum. Take note to self.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
What? Noises? Wah.
They did it.
At least we didn't have to try to do it ourselves.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Easy clap. She's got it good. She's gonna. Let's see. What do you got to say? Oh yeah, he's a master of collecting firewood. What do you get? We were out here for quite some time, but I'm glad Wiklama was able to catch her alpaca. And Arabelle choosing to share his story with us was a welcome surprise. I spoke too soon. If Wiklama is up to it, we should be heading back to Dudley. Wiklama has no serious injuries to speak of. However, she had clearly been pushed to her very limit. I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely. The alpaca she tamed was healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Oh, cactar green top. Hey, die. Wiklama still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Not the tea. Go run to the restaurant and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Get that tea. Maglu so wisely suggested. We shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. Slow? Bro. Nah. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Bam, bam, bam. My blue. Alright, what do we got? Get back out of the other list, dude. Try to hurry along with the tea, then. Wiklama can't be that far behind. Damn, I would've done with that shit. Hey, yo. The tea is really magical. I feel better entirely. I see you become more comfortable around our cozy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. The grasses and fruits they eat, what sound they react to, their adorable little quirk. Your best friend now. Guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back to Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, sir. This is no mistaking the belly alpaca. I can't tell the difference. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did. Lo hicimos. Although I can't find a shiny one like Zaraja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but one every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Kinda like Zaraja. Zaraja. Only a single other person is known to have cut one before, that being Golojaja himself. Of course he was chasing alpacas, so my grandpa's stories say. It was before the final Toliolo, the time when the mountain giants, the Turkoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts, the highlands, to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galujaga, yet unburdened by the mantle of the Dawn Serpent. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Guru Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping for the cups of matcha tea we were offered him. Grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Guru Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and free Pelo Pele from the Yokoi subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. This suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, tended on fostering amity between the clans. So it was the few words from Galo Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. Never heard the bond papa forth with a pillow spoken of it in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulu Jaja saw a sure-footed guide for his trek up in the highlands. Those that he captured a golden alpaca. So my brother and father cut the rarest of creatures. An ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, third promise. And you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Look at this magnificent bastard. Noblu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in the true Pelo fashion. I sorely doubt your siblings could have achieved the same results. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. I like how the alpaca just walks away. It's like, you don't need me anymore. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Whap. 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 Yes, 5 more to go. You're well on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you, the mob do. Thank you. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pela people and their customs. It might seem obvious, but I have come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It's because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable with it around then. Thankful to you as well, Lama. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. I'm going to poke you out of here. They want to leave the ranch and become a merc. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parents, allow me to say one thing. I always tried to give my words lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once here I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk by any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me that you have found the calling in which to pursue with such passion. You'll make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure. Oh. Thank you, Toad. What did I tell you, Mablu? Mablu. So one last thing I can help you with, their promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? The end goal. Now I suggest you talk to Yokoi. It once ruled over far more than just Orkopacha, the Pelu Pelu. A dozen years ago, they were the overlords of Yaktaral and its people. Interesting. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for the city of gold. They forced every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled palace. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Jokoi have told us? What the Jokoi tell us? They may not have found it, but in fact, the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the questions. Besides, we're determined to follow the path of Slava. We'll be visiting the giants eventually. Shit. Oh. Oh crap. I have a question meaning to ask. Since we finished with the feats, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes. Pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yaktarol around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago. Right, about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn server implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Really, there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jump your feet first into peddler's business, eh, Mablu? Right then, the 2 keystones down, so we head back to Tolyava and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all the help. You become Dawn servant, so make sure you set aside the best mezcal for the occasion. Fucking slept like 9 hours or some shit like that. There has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. Even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you heard Zeraljal's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklama. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. That's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. You might be right. Probably not. Are there any blue quests? Oh. Good, actually. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belts. Even if my victory pales beside Zeralja and a shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me. Good to know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise, like my brothers. Be a promise that people respect. It's not likely if I stand there carrying on and on and on about all this junk inside the trunk. Let's move on. Back to whatever that word is. The conference has hardly begun. There we go. We got a couple blue quests. Everybody still logged in? Ugh. You got me. Beer, whichever. Let me go get a beer real quick. Oh man, that's good. Some cold. Alright. Do these blue quests now, because I don't do them now, I'm gonna be too lazy to do them later. Ooh. Rubbing your hands together. I do that all the time. Yeah, I recognize you. You're Emperor, yes? I've heard about you. Companion to the Third Promise, a most dependable individual. Name's Lovely. I have you know I'm a merchant, blessed by fortune. I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but something. Feast your eyes on these. It's exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystal. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from the remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals now. For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low price of one pel. In the millions, column. It's not highway robbery at this valuation. Anything for a friend of the Third Promise. They're not even worth a fraction of that price. What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange. These are precious crystals, are they not? How do we put it? You've been duped? No. Nah, those things are used to some beasts. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're highly volatile. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with elemental Umberto to do battle with powerful entities you call primals. What's more, you kept them in the water container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals have been discovered, meaning no one with sense would even bother to mine them. The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals of the like. Could you blame me? I know the lucky have been swindled. Yeah. Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me yet completely. At any rate, I will verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Emperor? I need someone I can trust and be willing to share the truth with. Anyways, I need to answer. I'll be waiting. I'll be here. I don't know what he wants me to do, but alright. You're willing to help then. Wonderful. Now, before I go and confront the merchant who sold me the crystals, I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Turel. For instance, crystals are in high demand among Tureli mages who make extensive use of them in their rituals. I just happen to know a spellcaster among the Stellary Guard. I'd like you to speak with them about corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing them. In the meantime, I will see about procuring and continue to ward off from crystals' harmful effects. For your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my ability. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Boone tribe. If you happen to upon someone wielding the staff, chances are you found them. Look for a guy with the staff. Ah, this. I don't know the first thing about crystals. I'm not a nurse nor a mage. Where the Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals under the practitioner of the arcane art. I will not deny this my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing. There's, as well as you say, there's a little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. Damn. I'm too short for that. So even the major's not interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with them on behalf. Seems you're right. Crystals are worthless. I may not be unable to make what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Emperor, I wish to stop that pernicious the peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? Ah, what a relief. Allow me to offer a small token of thanks when you have a moment. Alright. We'll do that eventually. Not today. Plus merchants. Oh, thank goodness, a capable looking traveler. Please, I need your help. Injured as he was, I didn't like his chances. Please, I beg you, go to Chabakukik and save his blood. Oh, wait, I gotta go through. I gotta go up. Oh, shit. Oh, silver logos. I hardly believe my eyes. You held those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. The mercenary for hire, amateur to help. For such help. Your buddy was asking. So the merchant sent you, did she? I took on the caravan, saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks to your timely rescue, I can still do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know I'm safe. Sure. That one was easy enough. Alright. So, the Muja take considerable pride in their trade as merchants, but that young man seems to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I heard tell that some Mabuja travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. The preliminary step to that, and since many young hopefuls gather experience here in Terra as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We also discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own reclaiming my wares. There's... That'll be fine. He'll be fine. Those are all blues. I'll do the fates eventually. Do I right? Yeah. I'll start doing fates eventually. We're leaving Mexico and going back to wherever we went. Sure, why not? I just clicked on the random board. Moo just wake you up nice in the morning. Moo just in the morning. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. Only hope. A mescal marinated swamp monk? Swamp monk? Yeah, boy. Nice and juicy swamp monk. We now want keystones for both the feet of reeds and the feet of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, continuing to retrace Gulu Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining letters in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Across said, the fact that they were searching for the gold city might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yakui is in the upper reaches of Orcopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, you have to take the long way around through the Kozamauka. This route will take us close to Moblin Village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while they're passing through. So we can call on the Moblins first and head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of the wee wingless, the great stairs leading to Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Till it's ready, we could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, we'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination, right? Of course, who do you take me for? Going on a boat. We're going on a boat. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. Oh yeah, do we have money for tacos? I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ripley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumeki. Wachumeki. There we go. Wachumeki. Good person to know. Want to come along? Sure. Let's go then. Ready? The markets of Wachumeki are to the east, on the other side of the Bayside Bevy. Oh, she. Damn, them bunny girls are, It's Auntie's Tacos, and for Tony, the lovely Titi Soul. If you're after the best taco in Toyota, this place sits at the top with the... It's about... Bleh. Bleh. You say that, I promise, but you only ever eat old breakfast food. Come and buy mine for a cheap. It's alright, Tito. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just I'll stop to bite once the contest is over. Call it bullshit. Smooth. I can't jump over. I'm gonna go get at that crystal right there. Ah, mama. Yes. So this is where the strip of chain is at. My, the third promise. How might I assist you in this fine morning? Yeah, roleplay, I need a buff and that's to nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Technically rock skin, huh? Something like that. I think you can fix it. Stand among the world's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. This child play. Well repaired in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. But good to hear. Leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Emperor, a great adventurer recruited from across the salt. Brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have a reason to visit Wachumeki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Rapley, a humble representative of this grand senatorial trade. A pleasure to meet you, Emperor. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Who? I've seen that man somewhere before. Ah, yes, on the boat. And you're the maker you met on the voyage over. I remember. I spoke with him, too. Bunjin Tane? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it, then. Why are you here? Yeah, that is to say... Of course. And we're now close into solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. To go and ask. Let me know by link pro if you find him first. fat tacos. Give me the tacos only, man. Oof. I love that dress. But. There he is. You were conversing with Master Oakley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? Yes, we have met before. You found him. Could all be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Oakley or not? Please, you didn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm deserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need to find you need a friend. You're too kind, so be it. Before I came to Cordialdo, I worked as a goldsmith, the most prestigious ruby maker in Ulda, Eshtame's Aesthetics. Well, I started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpiece of my talented colleagues, their products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt that had possessed me, and any veneer bottle I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, open to find a fresh beginning of the new shores. Yet, as you witness, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. To stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Jesus, this guy is just depressing. Let's do it already, dude. Alright then. You offered a morsel and served us a full course. You must really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. You have experience with my predicaments, of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. When you put it that way, yeah. Yep. Not me. I'm Oklahoma. Good promise, Holyola. Of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my perceptions. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues upon your self-haunting? You can't measure your work by success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exciting standards? No new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up this trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But the course of striving to be a great goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy to my craft as he did. Perhaps. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. What is truly important? Size differences. Oh, sorry, Emperor. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Koji Fonjin giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder if Fonjin will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk to Will. I was trying to, beginning of word, but I found my courage. Gotta be sure though. Give me a job. Give me the job. So that's what this was about. You were looking for work? Consider yourself hired. Wachimeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. On the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that it was all helpful. You were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had the moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of Hightate Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my X ready rope? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of what you Meki artisan. Oh. Well, good luck to you, Fortune Singh. Let me know if your doubt creeps back, and I'd be happy to talk you out of it again. As for us, we should head for the harbor. We don't want to keep Brad and Bill waiting. Told you we're going by boat again. Oh, I'm so tired. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? We're going on a boat. Look there. That is my big plan. Hey, what is that? That's a Panuti. Panuti. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she wants to rash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpaca is now Ponoites. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful for we have an animal expert as our guide. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Yes, yes it did. I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitant of Pozumama Uka rode the riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territories. Relatively little use with Dawntrail now at peace, but I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Hey, Koana. Ah, Lamati, traveling upriver, I presume. It seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite our undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. The bimbos are back. Tancred Torianje, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the stadium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I thought the scholar who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise has specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast with proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane art. Thus did Tancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magic or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expected you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tiliolo spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Even have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course. We made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. Who's even more epic than our younger attempts, but it's surprisingly, that's hard enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana will come out or vying for the throne. It's Koana's entourage. Does that mean you'll resolve to beat all of his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do... Yeah. Gonna get your butt kicked. Gonna get her butt kicked, Tancred. We're gonna 2.0 you once again. Lap on the face. Let's get the fuck out of here. I thought you were taking a boat. If you had been forced to travel on water, then others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. Oh my god. It's true that I can't stand both. But I trust the route Ravenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the community to me. You're the wildlife attackers, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Krill will stand on guard with the Emperor. What's up? Peace, peace! I'll keep Erenville company, then with my blade I can respond more quickly to threats than Alpenwald. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. And I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. Oh, done consent. Oh, this guy. Let the hunt begin. It is. I need a pee before I start doing this. Alright. 2 in. What was I gonna do? Unclick that. See how big the queue is. 9 minutes, that ain't too bad. I would do it with this, but I'm not actually how to do it. Chilling. Look at this little. Chilling. Yeah, chilling. Levels of dungeon and a half. Magic one. Oh, hell yeah. Damn it. Oops. All right. Birds. Ah, man, there would be fish. More fish, more problems. This is jamming. Oh, now we got some rain. Ooh. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. Oh, what the heck are these things? They look like rhinoceroses. so I can take them. Oh, 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 oh. What a dick. The jerk. Oh well. Ooh. Look at that magnificent beast. No, where the fuck is going? Not you. Probably should have done that earlier, but... Oh, Jesus. A lot of moving around with this one now. My God, this thing just moves too much. Takes too long to jump. Oh, it did the thing! The hop the floor and then roll over. Easy clap. I gotta retrain my brain when it comes to double weaving because some of these things are not thin. Easy clap. What is that? 650, not bad. 650 gear. Pop. All you gotta do is jump, baby. We got chanclas. Also, why is this fucking thing giving me an alert? Oh. What a jerk. Oh, that's lambs. Hell yeah. Or clop. Ew. That sounds really good. One of these things. A drowsy. That's a Pokemon name. That wasn't even that bad. I thought it was gonna be drowsy dances. Oh, this will be bad. That doesn't even do that much damage. Hey, he's doing what I'd like to do. Knees. Tentacles. Neat. Easy. Don't really need it, but I'll still take them. I'll take what I can get. Crocodile Dundee, where you be? Ripper Claw. Kind of reminds me of that one Digimon. Not a Pokemon, I don't know. Something like that. I'm just sitting there with the fucking. I straight at zoomed out. Oh damn. Apex Predator Apollyon. That should do it. Oh, crap. Sounds like we got help. Of course it gets stronger. Ah, yes, yes it has. You dig. Health under 3 does nothing to me. Cool vibrations. High wind, they did. Easy. I do like how they're getting creative with that though. That was nice. That was a nice change of pace. Easy. Level up, motherfuckers. Gonna notification. What are you talking to do? Sure, why not? Thank you for the party, oh. I accidentally did that. Alright, let's go.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hmm, 24 hours.
Everyone all right?
You fixed the boat using duct tape. Probably, I don't know. See, how you order you what? Those cabins you traverse were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region. Nice. Well, I appreciate the lesson though, wise guide. Hurry up. I need this boat to anytime soon. Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Oh, that's kind of nice. All different variations of colored leaves. No more boats. Wow, there's nothing wrong with the boats. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised she was, even with all we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. I too suggest that you make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? Rest along the way too. Damn it all. The promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Walk the mats. Ignore me. It's a nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please, don't hesitate to talk to us. We're already willing to lend an ear. But Kyle, Yes. You as well, Emperor? Yeah. Half the time these guys are like, ah. I always believe this is my problem alone, but perhaps you are right. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. I've long thought that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. Admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. If you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk to you about. This way and see what's it. Nice little spot. There it is. Northwest. Alright, let's go up and hit the quest marker. Whoa, what's that thing over there? Alright, we should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. If unsettling, we'll need a cook fire. There's some meal preparation to be done. What kind of meat are we eating?
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel, but I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of Resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of Reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise.
Promise.
For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
But you want to go.
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace, and I want to keep it that way. I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
City of Gold.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Ayo. How's it going?
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound
We're
for the same
snacking.
destination.
So,
With our combined
excuse my,
talents,
mumbling.
nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
We're eating frosted shredded wheat. Mini cereal, pretty much. Nah. Meanwhile, at the Legend of People.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
No.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your
The
sister?
clown.
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Uklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Very-ish.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it.
Have that,
Unless, of
face
course, it is a
kinda
matter
look.
of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Not using any motion tracking because it's
Despite our long history, never
Some
have I
soul
been given
adjusting
the
a few
chance to
settings and
test
stuff,
myself
but-
against our companions.
it works.
The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out.
Gonna cut her butt.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
And those words make no sense. I feel like they just made random words up. Fully your love.
Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
No, it won't.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
He said the thing. Hear. Feel. Think.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
Oh.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
We can just tell him off like anything. Easy.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Yeah, we still have that one guy thing. The not-so-brother. Meanwhile, console of doom.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you.
Lackeys.
How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Offering.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Freaking chameleon eyes. Let's go. Meeting earlier? Oh. Cool Jaja. Sorry, I should just freaking talk Javas.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Of course.
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Hold up, what?
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Oh, they're just trying to make themselves good for Papa and Mama.
Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
Oh boy.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
Can I shut that?
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind.
But at least he didn't
I'm
kill
begging
you
you.
himself. I thought it was gonna just axe you right there. No lag. Yes, yes, you did. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. Like a stone has been lifted off my chest. I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people. Concerned about the dangers of the road. The building settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here. Be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favorite hunting ground for bandits. The stairs currently impassable. There'll be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering prison and company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Soroja and Nansgard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. Out she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Well, of course they haven't been doing anything. Boom. alpaca. Yo, those things look great. Widowmaker. Oh, those look sick. I know I actually did that, but Widowmaker. What you got? What do you got? Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack part of this side. Earthenshire is just a little further ahead on the opposite bank of the... Whatever that word is, I don't know. Miyakabuzuma. Let's remember they're all the same. That is a word. There's my capybara. Coconut doggy. Ah, there you are. Hold up. It's southeast, right? Why is it all the way in this direction? I forgot how to dive. Can I dive down there? I'm not sure. There it be. Neat. We gotta go west. And of course, get the marble trolley. At least they have some good color. No more of that army green. Marble. Alright, how the fuck do I get in here? Hello. Ether clearance. The ghost-fired bank. This is where we're at, right? See, I'm already seeing things. Ooh. I think I have a nice little spot here. The goblins, or the moblins. And I'm good about alpacas. I think I've learned enough. Spitting creatures. Ah, this is it. The village where the Leia Potts and Periala saga took place. Earthenshire, Idilshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination? I wonder. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different. The Shire appears custom built to resemble Potts, while the other is a repurposed town. I don't know. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third prominence in her retinue? Sure, whatever that means. And it's us. We're looking for the Dawn Serpent Selector. If you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue talks with her now. Ready Rock is the elector you seek. Ready Rock. Ready Rock. Ready Rock. Ready Rock. Are you ready to rock? I'm ready to rock. And in fact, I'm ready to rock. Oh. Mrs. Roderick would like to do just that. We have a much more pressing worry. The stone which hit our village shattered the cliffs, dropped rocks on our brain pieces. Many help hands for the poststones were injured. There is no time to complete their metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. When the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its own path. Not to change the subject, but what are the post-thorns? Pot-thorns? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the mountains. Word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice for craft. The mountains provide these post-thorn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. These will also concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest golden metalworking in Tyrol. This is unacceptable. I was promised new directions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Mickey. You see the pots want deserters. If we are not healthy help hands, we are failing to put our side of the pot. For our post-mortem sleeve, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me a chance to learn about the people in your village. It would bring us closer to getting the feats, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, but don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. I would have taken a nap, but we need to get on the road. We need to go see these giants. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. Well, I'll help. But none of us could just sit around and walk. I'll take every hand help him we can get. Better off. Trust there's that once the pots born have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist helping the Roderick. Rokoroka. Rokorok. The other four follow Roderick. There are other help ones in need of hand lending. I feel like I know this stuff. I really appreciate you pitching in. Meant what I said at many fires. I'll be more training strict, no more playing at being invincible promise. There's one thing I've done on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor as my side. At my side. As my side? Well, now let's find this Rokorok fellow and see what we can do for him. Rokorok. Rokorak. Rokorak. Rokorak can't meet its obligations without more help hands. Pot pack is broken, the pots are emptying. Where to help, jerk? Come to aid, Rokorak. Rokorak accepts your hand lending with joyous pale smiles. We can offer the pots sworn their promised good living. Not good day yet. What do you need? 655. Not bad. What Rokorak needs is for new help hands to break the good living of pots sworn Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi was hurt during the rock rain. The Rokorak took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the pot sworn with straight tests. Our job is to observe and anticipate. Prepare things with guessing. Please guessing with Rokorak to find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. Well, let's observe that. This is where Kahi works, right? Isn't it? Ah. Let's take a peek inside though. I must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if I could just talk to him, but this is the way we do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him and try our hand at guessing. I'm terrible at guessing. I can't even think half of it. Barely a touch. That dish is meant to be eaten hot, or it loses its flavor. Well, he has no sort of craftsmanship. There must something else be missing. He must be a boiling saint so close to the furnace. Not effortless, because how can anyone work in such heat? And then those stools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Need new tools. Oh. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea about what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rokorak. Oh, you made your observations. What did you guys think? First off, I noticed Kahi hasn't touched his food. An empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking, but our food is mouth tasting. Why would he want to eat it? I couldn't help you with that. My brother Kona is while everyone has their personal preference, there are some things to share. Like an aversion of piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by that time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and appetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that take out no matter what temperature. Rokorak never would have thought of that. The third promise might explain these things to our cook. But no, I don't think this was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seems to be suffered in front of the furnace. There's any way you can cool down the workshop. Oh, we could try Drafty Shark and make a lovely brew. You know where we can get one of those? We can get them at the Shoals of No Return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. So we salvaged from the wrecks. Could you handle that? Or Oh, and one more thing. From what I can tell, Kahi's files and saws and other things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Rock was still preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools and for good living is a responsibility. Alright. I'm gonna take a break here. I want to stop here for a few hours and then eventually come back. Eventually. See you later.